What is up, guys? We are back with another episode of Talk Miley to Me. I'm Molly,
I'm Becky.
and we know it's been a little bit. And excuse my voice. I lost my voice actually before Mardi Gras, and then Mardi Gras made it worse.
Mardi Gras did make it worse.
We were supposed to actually have an in-person episode, but maybe we can touch base on that. It just didn't happen. It wasn't in the stars.
It wasn't in the stars, babes.
Stars.
Stars are blind.
Becky
It
came to
wasn't
visit
it.
me this weekend, and we were like, let's try to do an in-person episode. And then we were like, wait a minute, when are we going to do that? Like, our only option was like hungover on Sunday, and that was not going to happen.
I wasn't physically able to speak, let alone come up with some jokes for the podcast.
I thought Becky was going to die.
I did too. I really did.
Not to be dramatic or anything, but we had a great
here we
time.
Here we are. Time.
It's Monday, February 20th, and this will be coming out on Wednesday, February 22nd. But if you're new here, we are a bi-weekly Miley Cyrus fan podcast. I know we have a lot of new listeners in the past few episodes, and I always forget that we should maybe like introduce ourselves again, just in case you are new. But we do like to talk about, sometimes we'll have like themed episodes, and you can go back and listen to some of ours if you want. But we'll have themed episodes about like Miley's features, and I know we want to do one about like her brand deals in the upcoming future, or we'll just have random episodes like this where we just talk about recent Miley news and catch up when things are like laying low.
Yeah. We love everything Miley.
Everything Miley all the time. We used to be Miley Moscato and More, and we rebranded earlier this year. Yeah, so we're just really happy to be here. Today, we are going to talk about just a few recent Miley Cyrus news revolving her new upcoming album, which is coming out soon. Can you believe it?
We are down to it's less than a month away.
Yes, it's insane. But like, why do I feel like there should be more things happening if the album's coming out?
She hasn't performed Flowers yet.
I can't believe she hasn't done anything.
That too. No, she keeps. I feel like we're seeing a lot of press with her at like parties and shit. She was just at one last weekend. I remember trying to show you in the middle of Mardi Gras. Look at Miley. She looks like a grandma.
No, I remember that.
She does. Let's talk about it. Why does she look like a grandma in this latest photo?
It was Tish Cyrus's boyfriend, who I can't remember his name, but he's like a big jack dude. Honestly, good for her. Like, they look great together. But it was his birthday party, and she was there, and she was wearing like a $1,200 Prada sweatshirt. I saw that. And she did look like a grandma.
I was gonna say she showed up wearing nothing. I mean, not nothing.
Isn't that like crazy though? Yeah,
just
no.
Like her sweats.
It was like athletic wear, and then you see it's like $1,200 sweatshirt. I'm like, bitch.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
You know, sometimes I'm like, Miley, why would you just wear a sweatshirt to this event? But at the same time, like, she has to dress to the nines to go to the grocery store probably. So doing family stuff is when she probably just gets to
not really though.
Whatever she wants.
I feel like when she goes to the grocery store, she wears like a wife beater and like $3,000 Gucci pants that look like shit.
That's true. That look like shit. That's true.
Not really, not all the time. I love the outfits, but they're definitely like, it's like so expensive for like jeans and a wife beater.
I know. It's like, bitch, you could shop at Kohl's just like us.
Yeah. Like, let us steal your style more.
Yeah.
Because like I can't. Like, literally cannot. Whereas like Britney Spears, she'd wear like fucking have you seen her like wearing like a fucking $20 Shein shirt and stuff?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, like she'll wear like boohoo.
Well, a bitch had to online shop. What's she gonna do? Leave the house?
And I'm sure her conservatorship did not give her money to actually buy clothes.
Yeah, actually, that is sad.
Anyway. So yeah, she's been giving us nothing lately. Even though I did just look up the charts because the chart the Billboard chart just dropped again today. She is number one again on the Billboard Hot
Oh,
100, 4 weeks at number one, which is insane for someone that has not been doing jack shit to promote
that's
this.
true. It's true. I saw something recently that said that the lowest day for streams was the day it dropped.
That's insane.
That's insane. Which I'm not gonna lie. Have I slowed down listening to it? Yes. Sometimes I go to bed at night and I'm like, oh God, I didn't listen to Flowers today.
That's okay because I do that a lot.
What, not listen to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's
I've
not my favorite.
I
It's
know.
good. Don't get me wrong, it's a bop, but this just goes back to, and we've talked about this before. This goes back to like I never think the singles are good.
It's
Like
true.
I never think the singles are the best ones. I think they're okay, but like I never go back and listen to Wrecking Ball. I never listen to We Can't Stop.
Yeah. I know. I've been like reflecting on it a lot just because I've almost been shocked that it's still doing so well just because for Miley
Same.
music, it's so simple. It's like so simply written almost that I'm just like, I mean, I don't want to say I'm tired of it, but like it's almost already lost
Well,
the
it's just
shine
like
for me.
it's like if this can do so well, why can't her other songs that are like better? That's just what I think. Um,
I think it's just because it's such a quick hit that you
it's
can,
just catchy.
it's catchy. Yeah. And
TikTok
basically
ran
you
with
hear it
it.
once and you know all the words, and TikTok ran with it. Yes.
If TikTok takes up a song, like it's gonna be on the top 10.
Well, her cover of Like a Prayer blew up on TikTok and that
True,
got like higher streams. Like literally these days, all you
true.
have to do is get popular on TikTok. And if you don't, then you're screwed.
Yeah. Um, Kill Bill is number two, of
They've
course.
been on the Spotify charts. They've been going back and forth between the two.
Oh, really?
Is it really
But
ratty of me that I purposely don't listen to that song so that it doesn't pass it?
oh my God, I should probably not listen to that song more.
It's so good though. It's
It is
so
really
good.
good. Except I really like Nobody Gets Me Like You or whatever. That's like one of my favorite songs from her album.
Oh
Nobody
yes, no, I
gets
just heard that
me
too.
like you.
So good.
But her
But now there's
voice
a
sounds like
third.
Miley's.
No, it does. And
It
the more that
does.
I think about it and the more that I listen to her, the more I'm thinking that like I hear it more and more.
Yeah. What were we gonna say?
There's a third song that's creeping up, that's about to get a bunch of streams, and it's called Boy's a Liar.
I need to listen to her.
No,
I
it's
need to
not
listen to her a little
SZA.
bit more.
It's Pink Pantheress and Ice Spice, and it's so good.
Oh yeah, I see that on here. It's number 14 right now. I need to listen to that.
It's hopping up.
I need to listen to that. Have we talked since have we been on a podcast episode since the Super Bowl?
No.
No. We don't have to dive too deep into it, but I feel like if everybody else talks about it, we have to give our opinion. What were your thoughts?
I missed all the cues that she was making to try and be so obvious about her pregnancy. So
Same.
I was just stressed out the whole time, worrying that everyone was going to be body shaming her.
Same. Me too. Like I was like watching everyone in the room with me and I
Yes,
was like, they better not be thinking she's fucking fat or saying that she looks pregnant if it's not confirmed. Because we
I
can't say someone's pregnant unless we fucking know.
exactly. So I almost like don't really like that she did that.
I wish you would have made it more obvious.
Yeah.
Like, I think about whenever Beyonce announced her pregnancy at the like MTV VMAs, I think it was. It was
Hmm.
some award show like that. And like, I'm not going to get this date right, but like 2014, when she announced her first pregnancy, like at the end of singing Love on Top, she like dropped her mic and then like opened up her blazer and like rubbed her stomach, like very like obviously. And
Yeah.
there was like a long pause. I just did not, I was just like, because Rihanna's like, I don't give a fuck. So what if it was just baby weight and she didn't give a fuck?
Exactly.
Because like as she
Exactly.
should, like she shouldn't care. But also
Right.
I was like, I don't know. I also take her as someone. that if she wasn't pregnant, she would have been like working out, like getting in shape. Like I just feel like
Yeah.
she's like that.
Yeah, especially
Like that's what
after
Beyonce
first
did.
performance in years. So before it was confirmed, I felt so let down by her because obviously like energy was a little bit low and dancing wasn't that crazy. Like I was literally left with like that's it. But then once I
Same.
found out she was pregnant, I was like, okay, fine, that's badass.
It's
She sounded great,
badass.
obviously.
I loved it. It was underwhelming. It's definitely not my like top 5.
It made me I forgot just how many hits she really has. Like she has like the most. And
She didn't
I
sing
went on
Love
her
on the Brain.
she didn't well, and then once you think back, you're like, she didn't sing this, she didn't sing this, and you're like, oh my
I
god, these are all
know.
the songs that I know from Rihanna that I love. So I went on a
Yeah.
Rihanna kick after that because I did forget how good she was. I will say it. But
I just love her and ASAP. They are
I
so
did
cute.
too. I saw a video.
The photo shoot that they just had.
Oh, that one was good. But like someone caught a video of him like recording her, watching, looking so proud.
So good, so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we talked about that, Miley did, well, her team, we all know this bitch is not on Instagram or anything. Her team did announce that she has a new Dolce Glow self tanner named after her from Dolce Glow, which is a self tanner company that I wasn't really aware of. Were you?
No, not at all.
Okay, I think it's for rich people. I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
sure it is. Yeah.
I use Neutrogen or whatever the fuck. That kind you can just get at Walmart. That's like 15
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah.
But I she sent PR packages to fans and we didn't get one.
And we didn't get one.
We have a whole
Cunty
ass fucking
behavior.
podcast. How did they not see our podcast and they're like, we should send some to them. Anyway.
Anyway,
Anyway,
one
I'm
day.
not upset over it anymore. Um
I think this is a great campaign to be doing right now before Endless Summer
oh
Vacation comes out.
yes, I will say out of all the fucking brand deals she's ever done, this one makes probably one of the most sense.
Oh, totally. And it's not like it's just coming out of left field and you're like, oh, she's bored and she just needed a cash grab. Like this was strategic.
This was
Genius.
strategic.
Genius.
The promo photo for it,
So
she looks
hot.
so gorgeous, so hot. I also love that
Glowing.
she's like not tanning, but she's like you could tell that she is using like some kind of self tanner or something though,
Yeah.
because and we haven't had that from her in a while.
No, we haven't.
Think about it, like bangers, pale as fuck,
Pale.
which is fine. I'm pale, but
Yeah.
it's nice to see her like in touch with like her glam side and like her wanting to like come off like feminine. I don't know.
Yeah. That's another thing I want to talk about in a future episode is like we've obviously gone through Miley's eras, but I also want to go through the eras like from a glam makeup
Oh, true. Like just how
because
like
it's
her
different.
style and her look.
Yeah.
I agree. No, that would be good. I
Because we
will
talk
say
about her
though,
sound a lot, but
oh yeah, which how could you not? But I think that's a good idea too, especially now that we do video now, we can
yeah.
like put like little pictures and reference.
Yeah.
Um, but Miley is an investor in the company, so it makes even more sense.
Oh,
So did you know that?
no, I didn't.
Yeah. So apparently she like actually does you like she loves the brand and she has for a long time. There's like a whole write-up that E! News released about it, but she has used it for a long time and then, decided to invest in it. And then now they just released their own Jergens. This is so weird, but I'm on this website looking at this and I was like, Neutrogen or whatever the fuck. No, the self tanner that I use is Jergens.
Jergens.
Yeah,
I use
I'm so dumb.
L'Oreal, so
That's better.
it works.
It works. But yeah, that's weird that I was just talking about that and then I scroll down and there's a fucking ad. Weird.
It knows
Weird.
that you're crying reading this article about Dolce Glow and you can't afford
Afford
it.
it.
You're
They
like,
said,
here,
don't
bitch.
worry. Don't fret, girl. We got this one for $12. Because I'm looking at this. Yo, this starts at like $50.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think that is like I will say that self tanner is a product I think that one, if you're going to be spending money, that's something that you should spend money on.
I agree.
You know, because obviously that's something where quality matters. But like I said, my L'Oreal Sublime, she's doing it for me.
Yeah, maybe I need to
Sorry,
check them out. I don't really.
I can't afford your $60 self tanner or your $30 beach towel, honey. Cunty, you're a little bit cunty.
Yeah. Yo, the memes that are coming out that are like, oh my God, finally received my postcard from Miley, and like someone photoshopped some stupid ass line.
Speaking of, you guys, I have not been so lucky.
Me either. We're getting nothing.
We're getting nothing, and here we are. We're the ones spreading the good news.
But then Becky's roommate, my old roommate, she got a postcard. And she don't even remember doing it. No, she don't even remember doing
it. And I feel like I've literally gone on there like every single time and redoing it. And here I am still empty-handed.
Yeah, every time like they announce a new postcard or whatever, I literally go out and pre-save it again. But like, what the fuck is that doing?
But anyway, without further ado, let's finally have on our roommate Rachel and her postcard.
I love how you say our roommate.
Here, you want to pull up
Okay, Rach.
What?
Hi. How does it feel to be so special?
Oh.
And look, she got the third postcard. Isn't that the third one? What does it say? What's the lyric say?
It says, am I stranded on an island or have I landed in paradise?
I love how you say it. When you sent me the Snapchat, you sounded like Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh.
You do a good Jennifer Coolidge voice.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the third round. This is the one of her standing on top of what looks like a balcony, perhaps.
Yes.
In her Dolce Glow, of course. XOMC, is that what it said? Yeah, with real pen, you guys. She real pen that for Rachel
in the flesh.
Not really, though.
It's not true at all. No.
She can't even get on her Instagram.
Literally. Yeah, so this is fun. Actually, I just realized these things are like, it got like sent in an envelope. It wasn't sent as an actual postcard. So if you actually put postage on here, Rachel, if you were super nice, you'd actually send this to Molly.
You don't have to do that.
Well,
no, but like she wants you to actually send it to a friend, but who the fuck would do that?
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, no.
Any fan who gets that is keeping that for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're selfish, honey.
But apparently they only gave out 1,000 per postcard.
Yeah, and I only did it once. So I didn't know you could do it.
You are such
Maybe that was our problem.
I didn't even know. I thought everyone got one too. I just signed up for it. I was like, oh, cool. I'll get a postcard. And because I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to pre-save the album. I'm a fan of her work.
Maybe that was our problem, Becky. Maybe we saved it too many times.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we look a little too desperate.
Yeah. Like
looked a little too desperate.
Well, because honestly, here's the thing. Like, they probably want these Miley stans to get it, but they're probably also like, oh, let's send it to this bitch who barely cares about Miley, so she feels special.
That's true. Actually, that's probably it.
They said, oh, these girls look so desperate. They're in their flop era. Looking like a bunch of bots.
Probably. What and ever.
Yeah.
What and ever.
You're excited for Endless Summer Vacation then?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
She's by no means a Miley hater. She's a Miley fan.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
like let us. She's literally wearing an Ariana Grande hoodie right now.
Shit.
That's her number one.
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
Rank your top 5 favorite pop girlies?
Well, right now it would be Doja Cat. Honestly, Ariana's been booted because she's not really giving.
Yeah, speaking of artists who don't give us anything,
yeah, we've been
get out of here. She went like 7 years doing an album every year, didn't she?
No, yeah. I'm not gonna like sit here and bitch and moan about that. Like, she's done her time. She's living her dream now, being in a
okay. Number 1.
Yeah. Doja Cat.
Or no, start. Yeah, start at number 1.
Oh, number 2 right now is actually probably Charlie XCX.
Yes.
I
I listened to Charlie XCX this morning, actually. She was my album of choice.
Yes. 3.
She goes, like, her phases go rapid.
Yeah. Like, I mean, Carly Rae Jepsen, I was obsessed with in the fall from her new album, but like I've already kind of stopped listening to that. Who was I listening to? I don't know.
She listens
I always love Tinashe,
of course.
So she's 3.
independent artist. Shout out.
She's 3. Who's 4?
She listens
I guess
to like a lot of small ones.
Yeah.
Banks.
She's not in my top
Oh,
5.
how about
Sorry.
Lana Del Rey?
No, because I only just started getting back in her. I don't even know. I can't even think. Let's just do top 3. There's
Top 3.
No.
God, the
I
4
need
is
a
probably
4 and a
like
5.
Ariana.
Okay, 5.
5, actually Rihanna, because like I heard you talking earlier because I was just sitting in my room. I've also been back on a Rihanna kick. So
Okay,
I have a
good,
whole
good.
playlist that's called Ariana, and it's Ariana and Rihanna.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I love it.
I love that. Okay, Becky, who's your top 5 pop girlies?
Miley Cyrus. Who have I been listening to a lot lately? Pop girlies. Doja Cat. Honestly, who have I been listening to lately?
It could just be like of all time.
I'll have to go with Ariana Grande then too.
Who's 4?
Oh, I really love Lady Gaga.
Oh yes.
She's 4.
Yeah.
Who's 5?
And 5.
Mm.
I'm panicking. Rachel and I know each other's like brains. That's why we're thinking for each
I
other.
know, yeah.
You know who I really love? Oh, Noah. Can I say Noah?
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
All right, Molly, your turn.
Number 1 is Mylene, of course.
Mylene is my favorite nickname that we've come up with her. I wonder if she even knows that we call her that.
Probably. The Stan Twitter's been doing it forever. Number 2 is Taylor Swift, of course.
Of course. I purposely
Like-
didn't put her on my list.
She's my second, even though she probably should be with Midnight's.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Currently,
3.
okay. 3 would have to be. Man, I don't want to say this person.
Oh,
No
I'm sorry.
way.
Why you have to?
Okay, 3 would
If it's-
obviously be Noah.
Okay.
4. Oh, this is when I go to my artist.
Oh, I had to.
Oh no, I don't want to say this person.
You have to. If it's the truth is the truth, okay?
4 would be Demi Lovato. Because
Okay.
I'm like literally looking and I'm like, I listen to her a lot. And then 5 would probably be a tie between Britney Spears and Casey Musgraves.
Whoa. Okay, a tie between 2 very polar opposites, I
Yeah.
must say.
Yeah, I can't pick between those 2.
Okay. Interesting how Miley didn't make your list, but
Sorry.
whatever. This is
Yeah,
not
bitch. You got a fucking
talk Miley
postcard.
to me. Yeah.
I actually no, I've been listening to Bangers recently. I've been revisiting
Bangers is a good
that.
one to always
Wait,
revisit.
she revisited because I did tell her to do so. Okay, and so
Oh, yeah.
I do have a confession to make, everybody. I have changed some opinions lately. I've come to my senses, and before I've admitted on this podcast that I think that Plastic Hearts is Miley's best album, I have since go ahead and accepted the fact that it truly is Bangers.
Wait,
Miley's best album is Bangers, and that is
well,
my opinion.
duh. You thought that it was. You thought that it wasn't?
I thought it was Plastic Hearts. But I think it was just because I was on a
Like-
Plastic Hearts kick because it was brand new.
Well, I will say Plastic Hearts is definitely like number 2.
Oh no, it's I'm not saying it's bad. I'm like, it's obviously
But
amazing.
Bangers is just so timeless.
Yes, you have to admit that Bangers is just simply better.
And the Billboard charts also agree.
And there you have it.
And there you have it.
Yeah, I forgot how many bops are on it because I haven't listened to a lot of like the album tracks.
And we were just talking the other day that I mean, obviously every album is meant to be listened to top to bottom, but Bangers just hits so much better when you do that compared to any other album I've ever heard.
Yeah, I appreciated the tracks a lot more. Just
like it, I love doing that too. Actually, I do want to go back and say that Demi is off my list.
Just
Allie
to clear the air.
No,
clear
actually,
your name.
I listened to Allie.
Brittany and Casey move up.
I would say I listened to Allie and AJ third most.
Oh yeah, actually, they just released like an EP of 3 songs.
Again?
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Like 3 songs.
Stop the presses. Oh my god.
I do want to say that a few days ago, it was announced that Miley Cyrus's Flowers makes the fastest trip to #1 on pop airplay charts since 2016.
Wow.
From an artist.
I'm just, I really am shocked about this. This is just crazy.
It's just like such a simple, easy song.
Yeah. The GP eats that shit up.
They do.
The GP does. Yeah, it's up there with like I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston and Bad Blood and Hello by Adele. Bad Blood by Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that song was not big.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah, that song. That's what I'm saying. The GP loves that like poppy, like
easy to
that formula.
Easy to
eat it right up.
Like, I'm not a big fan of Hello by Adele.
Yeah, but I can remember how huge that song was.
Yeah.
And for what? But this is what people are going to say about Miley's Flowers.
You are so right.
Okay, we're not Flowers haters,
the real
though.
Fans
we should
are saying that. I mean, here I am. I'm not, but like you.
I'm so happy
and
for
what
the
I've
success,
seen on Twitter,
but
everyone's like, "I'm sick of this song. I wish it was whatever."
Anyway,
I did see on Twitter, and I wanted to talk to you about it. Someone said if you could pick one song from Miley's entire discography and just completely erase it.
Oh yeah, I've seen those going around.
What would it be? And honestly, you guys, do yourselves a favor and don't go searching for this tweet because it will piss you off. The responses.
Oh, I'm
People
sure.
are choosing the best song she's ever written and being like, I never want to hear this again.
Like what? Which one?
Honestly, the one I saw the most was 23.
Okay, actually, you want to know what mine is? And this is a very unpopular opinion. This will get me some hate.
Okay.
If I said this on Twitter, like I would never say this on Twitter because I'm not trying to get bullied.
You. This is a safe space. Go ahead and say it.
Robot.
Oh, no. I
would tacky.
Stand by you.
So tacky.
I would stand by you.
So tacky. Like we get it. Like you don't want to be tied to Disney.
Yeah. Someone had to do it.
Can't Be Tamed. Yeah.
Honestly, there's a lot of tracks
yours?
on that one that could be contenders for me, but I really do not like Party Up the Street. I don't like it that much that I'd rather never hear it again. I know. And I just said that it was my favorite performance from the thing, but that's just for the iconacy of it.
Do you know that when we watched that, Colton was like, "Ooh, I like this song. What is this?" And I was like, "This is literally from 2019, like such a random song." So then he started listening to it and he like Shazammed it and like added it to his Spotify. He's a Party Up the Street stan.
Colton, we're enemies now.
What the
Not
fuck,
enemies.
Becky?
I don't know. That was the first one that came to my mind. I was like, yeah.
Do you have
well, I don't know her.
I know you don't know like her entire, but if there was one off the top of your head that you're just like not a fan of that you could see go away. How about this?
The first one, this one I wouldn't though.
Okay.
But the first one that came to mind was Catitude. It's so iconic though. I wouldn't.
Girl,
but
you
it's
gotta
just
stop.
like I I need to readjust.
You better turn up your gratitude, bitch.
Yeah.
That's not actually a choice. That's just the first one that popped in my head.
I know. Honestly, that's probably what so many people say.
It's
okay. I have another question for Rachel. If you had to get rid of one song off of Bangers, what would it be?
Oh, hold on. Let me see the track list.
Sure.
Becky,
Loading.
I need to visualize it.
Loading.
We could all say ours.
The deluxe version, of course.
Yes.
I have my answer.
Hold on.
Ooh, do I?
Okay. I think I have mine.
Yeah, I think I had mine.
Okay. Oh, my bad. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Okay.
All right, Rachel, why don't you?
Rachel goes first. She's the guest of honor.
I think I'm just gonna say My Darling.
Really?
I don't know.
Canceled.
Oh
no.
Is that a fan favorite or something?
Yes.
It's so good.
I'm the fan, and it's
maybe
my thing.
Maybe I'm not remembering it correctly.
She goes, actually, no.
She said, she said, I ain't popped no Molly, but you still got me sweating. What happened to that feeling? I never could forget. I ain't take no shots, but you still got me hot.
That's a fair opinion.
That's an unpopular opinion.
Well,
but you know what? It's your opinion. You need to own it. You want to know what mine is?
Otherwise,
that's the title of this episode.
Yeah. Okay. This is mine. Mine is Hands in the Air.
That was gonna be my. That's like
Molly. That's
there was a reason it was the last one.
I agree. That's mine too.
Why would she?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Even if Luda's on there, like, it don't save it.
That one almost just like
it's just boring. It's like put me to sleep.
And also came out of nowhere. As far as when we're talking about like listening in order.
Yeah. Doesn't really. I don't know.
I feel like I'm remembering it incorrectly. But Hands in the Air was my runner.
You have shaken her world. She can't.
I know. I feel bad. I feel like
oh my God, no! Don't take it seriously. I have to talk shit. I have to talk shit.
Wow, that was fun. This is like a girl talk. As if
this is a girl talk episode.
Yeah. Well, we didn't. And if we did, we don't remember.
Yeah.
This is true. I had so much fun this weekend, though.
So much fun.
We're gonna have to do this again. This was a fun little girl talk episode.
This was a fun little girl talk episode.
We have nothing else to do except for talk about unpopular opinions. Unpopular opinions. That's the title.
Because here's the thing: all press is good press. People are going to talk shit about us for having these opinions. Thanks for getting us views.
And guess what? YouTube gives us the most haters.
YouTube gets the most haters. They made so much fun of me for being like, no tickets for you. Like, I was saying it in a goofy way, but they have completely murdered me in the comments because of that. For what? I thought it was funny. Sorry.
Okay. Are you finished with the episode?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm angry now.
I think that's a good way to go. Okay, guys. Hopefully in 2 weeks we have more interesting things to talk about. We'll have more.
We'll have more for you.
We'll have a plan. But thanks for tuning in. I'm Molly.
I'm Becky.
And that's Rachel. She was our guest star, our guest appearance. And make sure to do all the shit, like, subscribe, follow us. It helps the podcast. And we'll talk to you later.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Thanks for listening to Talk Miley to Me, your favorite Miley Cyrus fan podcast. I'm Molly.
And I'm Becky. We are your Miley-obsessed besties.
It's like being in a group chat with your best friends.
Check in with us every other Wednesday as we have the time of our lives being diligent citizens of Miley World.
We pledge allegiance to the Wrecking Ball.
When you're not listening, catch us on Instagram at Talk Miley to Me Podcast, on Twitter and TikTok at Talk Miley to Me, or you can watch our podcast on YouTube at Talk Miley to Me.
Make sure to leave us a review and we will give you a big virtual twerk. Talk to you soon.